Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what is up, everybody? How are we doing today? So, my name is Frank, and you can call me Vinganza or Frank. Doesn't really matter, either one works. And today I want to talk to you about the Fusion Power A controller, wired controller for the Xbox One and Windows PC. I just got this in today, thank you to the very kind people at Power A, much appreciated. Figured I'd go ahead and do an unboxing and review of the controller because I'm very picky with controllers. I like controllers to feel and play certain ways, and I figure that a lot of us are going to find ourselves in a situation inevitably where we're going to try and buy a new controller. And maybe we don't want to buy the wireless option. Maybe we want to go wired. Maybe we don't have the money to buy wireless. You know, things happen, college, bills, whatever. So I'm going to do an unboxing of the game. I do want to say that this seems to be, in my opinion so far, what would be like an affordable version of the Elite controller. So the Elite controller that Microsoft made is $150, definitely worth every penny, but it's also $150. And not everybody has $150 of disposable income to just throw on a controller. So PowerA provided us with a solution and made something that's a little cheaper. Now, I say cheaper in price, not necessarily in quality. And I do compare it to the Elite controller because one of the features of this controller is that it does have 3 different sets of analog sticks right here that you can swap out. It also has locking triggers, programmable buttons on the back of the controller, and what is now standard in most Microsoft or Xbox One controllers, a 3.5mm audio port, which completely does away with the necessity of the Xbox One headset adapter. So let's go ahead and open up this baby and check it out, shall we? Okay, so let's go ahead and open her up, shall we? I've already kind of undone the sticky stuff because, you know, don't nobody want you fooling around on video with shenanigans. Nice little packaging here. Definitely makes you feel like you're kind of opening up something a little premium. Take that down. Put out of here. So we've got this is the information pack. Let's see what's inside. We have a user manual for those of us who aren't aware or aren't sure how to use a controller. I know it can be pretty daunting at times. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all, but sorry. Stickers, dude. Stickers are a must. You have to have stickers in your product. I don't know what it is, but every time I buy something Razer or Turtle Beach, I love stickers. I don't use them. I don't put them anywhere, but I love stickers. So thank you for the stickers. They make me feel special. You pop those back in the envelope here. Try to be as organized as humanly possible. Any pertinent information in here? A sign button, quick triggers, etc. etc. Troubleshooting. Okay, cool. I'll check that out if I need it. Analog caps right here. Box at the very top. Analog caps. Ooh, they slide out. Very nice. Okay, so there are 3 sets total. Okay, not 3 additional sets, but 3 sets total. So you have 1, 2, and 3. The ones that are already on the controller themselves. So, let's see. Take these out. Okay, so these guys are let's see if you can see it. These guys are medium height, is what I would say. They're actually the standard sized caps for the usual Xbox One controllers. Alrighty. The second set inside of the box there are domed controller caps. Sorry, analog caps. They're domed. I'm not a fan of domed caps. I don't know what practical game you would play with domed caps, but maybe you have some sort of use for them. I would think maybe in racing games or something, domed caps would be good, but I can't find anywhere to use domed caps. Anything else? Oh yeah, okay. So now the whole thing pops out. I'll go ahead and put that out here. You can see the controller there in a nice little box. I like nice boxes. Nice boxes make me feel good. So that, oh, hey, braided wire. breakaway too. A braided breakaway wire. So if you accidentally yank your controller too hard, somebody walks by while you're playing or anything like that, they're not going to take your system with you. Hopefully not. Because boy, that's going to suck for you if that happens. Okay, so, and braided cables are very nice, guys. I mean, those plastic rubber cords, they fray very easily. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like it's any good quality whatsoever. I've never been a fan of them. So let's go ahead and pop this guy out. And as you can see, in all its majesty, here it is. Nice and white, gold D-pad, gigantic analogs, right? Controllers feel good. And even the analogs themselves are gold plated. And you know what? This is the first time I hold this, and yo, this feels really nice, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This feels pretty damn good. Let's put this to this test, shall we? Let's see how this goes. All right, so one of the bigger features of the controller are the swappable analog sticks there, and the nice thing about the Elite controller is that they're magnetically attached to the analogs themselves. Now, for this controller, they are not magnetically attached. It's plastic on plastic, and there's grooves on the analog itself right there, and then each analog has, I guess, the key to those grooves. So swapping them out though, still, whoops, found it. Swapping them out isn't overly difficult. Actually, it's not difficult at all. You just, you know, you're gonna have to put a little sauce in your pool there, and then you just simply line up the groove. Oh, wait. Is that it? Hey, there you go. I can do this. And you're done. That's it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm doing anything wrong. No, that's right. So, swapping them out, it's very easy. There are no complications there. It doesn't feel as secure at all. Actually, this slides right off very easily. It's kind of a concern. I mean, I don't see myself pulling my analog sticks up in a game, but still. But other than that, swapping them out is relatively easy. These guys are the medium height ones. I'm not a fan of the domes, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to the original ones that were on the controller themselves. And just like that. Voila. Done. I've swapped out my sticks. Take a look in the back here. You've got your remappable buttons and your trigger locks right there. So let's see here. You have to pull this trigger all the way down to make an input, but if you activate the lock, you essentially cut that input time by half. It's very effective when it comes to first-person shooters. You're playing action games, I wouldn't really recommend it, but all in all, so far the controller feels extremely comfortable. No rubber grip or anything like that, all plastic, so obviously this is not something you want to throw in a fit of rage. Just take your loss like a man and don't throw it, or like a woman. And, you know, just keep your stuff. Just keep your cool. But even without a rubber grip, and even though the controller is a different design, you know, there's like, obviously you can see the patterns that are in the plastic here, and you've even got some textures right here as well around the triggers in these areas. Very, very, very comfortable controller. I like holding this. Actually, I like holding this a lot. I underestimated how comfortable this would be. So I guess the final thing to do here is to actually test it in game. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, cool. So gonna test this controller out now and see how responsive it is, how it feels playing it and whatnot, and why not play some Skyrim, because we all love Skyrim. The remastered edition is coming out in about a month's time or so, but you know, if you've got the PC like me, and whatnot. Master Race. You'll be able to really enjoy the game already as is. Alright, let's roll. And yes, I'm a mage. Mage life. Alright, so what better way to test out a controller than to just waltz into a very well-hidden, actually well-hidden dungeon in Skyrim. Let's roll with it. Now, I do want to note that the controller buttons on the back of the controller are not mappable in Skyrim. This kind of feature wasn't really prevalent in controllers at the time that Skyrim was released, but I'm sure with like Xpatter or something like that, you should be able to do that. I would hope so. I saw it, dude. Hey, bro. That's not how we roll up in here. I've been poisoned. What? No way. Alright. So the analogs are a little stiff, but that's okay. But I can feel like it doesn't feel cheap. That's the good thing so far, is that this doesn't feel like a cheap controller. Oh, what's up, dude? Now I'm probably gonna find myself in some trouble here, seeing that I just alerted the entire people. Extra health and life. And I'm dead. Cool. Hey, the controller rumbles too, by the way. So yeah, anyways, I'll stop there. So yeah, the controller is very comfortable, feels really good. Obviously, it's not gonna make you any better at your gameplay. If you're a scrub, then you're a scrub, and you deserve to die like one. In-game. In-game. But if you're looking for a new controller for your Xbox One or for PC, you know, good wired option, I will say that I would actually now recommend this PowerA Fusion controller. The design is very nice, it is very comfortable, the buttons are very easily accessible, they're very active and responsive, you have different analog options, you've got the 3.5mm audio port. I just don't see a justifiable reason for not recommending this controller, for not picking it up. So I hope that you all found this helpful, and you know, don't judge me on my skills. This is just performance anxiety, we'll call it that. But yeah, my name is Frank, and you can call me Venganza. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think if you got the controller, and I'll respond as quickly and as best as I possibly can. Thank y'all very much. Peace.